Hey friends, namaskaram, namaste, कैसे हो सब लोग? So I hope you saw my unboxing video of the CC bar. I'll leave a link in the description if you haven't. Just watch it. And today I'm going to do an install video of the CC bar. So you know, uh, let's get started. I'll just show you how the installation is done. Okay, so here is the the mounts for the CC bar. So these came with the CC bar that I purchased, and there are 4 screws, washers, nuts. So the wider one goes in the back of the bike, and the less wider one fits in the front. Okay, and the tools that I'm going to use is I have this Harley's original Allen key set, so I figured out this is the one that is fitting in. I don't know if you guys can see the size. I think it's 4 millimeter, if I'm not wrong. I think it's 4 mm size. And I also need a it's a 13 mm spanner. So let me show you how it's done. Okay, so there are 4 screws that we would have to remove. I have already removed them. There are plenty of videos which shows how to do that, so I thought it's easier for me to just explain to you how it is removed. So there are 4 screws that we'll have to remove. So one here, the other one here, and similarly on the other side there would be 2. So the one at the back, we'll need the 13-inch spanner for that, because there are bolts at the back. So there is a nut at the back, right? So you will have to hold it with the 13-inch spanner at the back, and then use the Allen keys and remove that screw out. So that's how I removed it. It wasn't that tough. It was just easy once you know how to do it, right? So you just aligning that spanner at the back nut is a bit tough because there is less space to reach inside. So once you get that set right, then it is pretty easy. It just comes out well. In various videos they had shown that to reach this screw here, we will have to remove the indicator cap. So I tried removing it, but it's quite hard to remove, so I thought not to mess it up. I removed the screws without removing the indicator cap itself. It wasn't that tough, you just have to position it properly. If I can just show you. So the reason they were the various folks were telling to remove this is because you have a better reach, but I could manage it somehow without causing any damage to the indicator cap. So if you can just align it in a way that, so see, if you can just align it in a way where it doesn't touch the indicator, you just have to be a bit patient. You cannot do a full rotation. You will have to just go little by little, maybe half rotation at a time, and try and remove it. So just if you just be patient, it just comes out pretty easily. So that's how I did it on both the sides. Now I'm going to mount the I'm going to fix the docking hardware to it. Hey friends, so I ran into an issue while fixing the CC bar. The screws that I was showing I removed from the bike. The ones that came with the CC bar, they are not fitting they are not fitting on the bike, because the nut on the bike, right, it's not holding it properly, and I think I messed it up. So this this is the screw which is supposed to fit on the bike at the back, and like you see, the the nut that was holding the number plate holder here, right? So it fits here. It is supposed to go in here. The only nut that will be holding the screw is the one that comes with this number plate holder here at the back. And I think I applied a lot of pressure to try and fix it. And then what basically has happened is the nut has actually come out from the holder. I don't know if you are able to see it, but this the nut just came out from the number plate holder now, and it just got, because I applied so much of force that it is got so tight. I'm not able to remove it now, so I have to try and figure out how to get this off and then fix it. So some good news, finally I managed to get this removed from the screws. I had to use the pliers, the ones that the plumbers use to tighten the pipes, and also I had to hold that. I had to use that plier, hold this nut, and then I managed to remove the screws. I'm going to try and install it and see how to fix this back. Okay, so I managed to install it, the docking holder here, and the way I had to try and achieve it is, you see that part, that's the number plate holder. I have not fixed it because, like I shown you, the nuts on the bolt on the number plate holder had come off, so I'm currently not fixing the number plate holder, and I have fixed the docking station without the number plate holder. And what I plan to do is, I might change the number plate. I might take a side mounted number plate. So for now I'm going to leave it without being fixed. I don't know if it will hold till I get the side mounted or not. There is a screw up there which is holding it, so I hope it will stay till I get the side mounted one. Okay, now I've got to remove this one, and I'm going to install the other holder, the CC bar holder to it. Okay, so I removed it now, and yeah, that's the original ones that came with the bike. Alright, now I'll have to install the docking mount for this, and this is going to be the last docking mount that I will have to try and install. So after that I'll be mounting the CC bars. I don't want to tight it up so much, because first I want to try and mount the CC bars and then see if it fits in properly, and then I'll tighten the screws properly. Okay, so I have just mounted the front the CC onto the front docking. I'm just trying to mount the rear one. So one thing that you have to notice is, like I said before, these screws, don't tighten them too much, because initially I had tightened them completely fit, and this wouldn't fit into the rubber because the rubber was getting tight here. The space left was too less. So just leave it a bit loose. After you mount them, you can probably tighten them up. the sissy bar. I've just fixed it with the back locking system here, and I'm just gonna tighten up those screws which I had left earlier deliberately loose, because at the end you might want to just check if they fit in fine and then tighten them up. How the bike looks. I think it looks pretty decent. Okay guys, so I finished the installation. It took me roughly about 1.5 hours. I'm kind of having a very bad feeling about the aftermarket parts, because either these screws won't fit in, the nuts won't tighten properly, the fitting is not proper. But I think that's what we'll have to live with it in India, because getting an original part for Harley is really tough. So I don't know, the other accessories I'm thinking I might probably have to wait and get it from Harley itself. So that's it, signing off for now. Please, like I always say, please, if you like my videos, please share your feedback, subscribe to my channel, and see you on next video. Thank you. Bye bye.